Welcome back to another day of Food for the Soul, baby. Today, I will be showing you how to make a homemade chicken tetrazzini from scratch. Hey, this recipe is good and it's delicious and it's a down south style the way I did it. So if you like content like this, please like, subscribe, hit that bell, leave me a comment, and do not forget to read that Bible verse at the bottom of the description. And please share this video. So let's get this video started, baby. All right, these are the basic ingredients that you need for one of the most best tasting chicken tetrazzinis that you would ever want to taste. It's easy and it's simple, and if you follow these directions, you won't be wrong, and you won't mess it up. Well, you can't mess it up, but hey, that's the way it is. But hey, let's get the video started. All right, so first thing I do is I get my chicken thighs. They are all washed and clean. Now it's time to season these bad boys. And I use black pepper, some salt, some seasoned salt. I'm gonna some good old onion powder. I'm gonna use me a little bit garlic salt. And you just toss this chicken, make sure the season coats it. See, okay, now my chicken is all seasoned good. I'm gonna toss it over here. And I'm gonna add some chicken broth. And I'm gonna boil this chicken until it's all the way done. All right, the recipe will be at the bottom of the description. And my pasta, but it's already done. I cooked that yesterday. I put oil on it, make sure that it don't stick. I put it up in the refrigerator. So that's already done. Next is I get a stick of salted butter and just let it do its thing and melt down. See, okay, now my butter is done doing its thing, melting. Now it's time to put my vegetables in here. And when it comes to the cooking world, people call this the Holy Trinity, these three right here. This garlic is just gonna be the extra little kick to it. So I put all my vegetables down and just let it saute. While they're sauteing, I'm gonna add me a little more pepper to it with a little more seasoned salt. Not a lot, just a very little. And you just let this do its thing and just saute. All right, my chicken is done. So I'm taking out my chicken and letting it cool down. And when it cool down, you debone the chicken and you chop up the pieces to your preferred size. And there's excess liquid right here, you keep this liquid because you will need it. Just set that to the side too. Alrighty, my vegetables are looking good, being sauteed. So I added me some paprika to it. Next is, I got 1 can of Rotel, this is the original, and 1 cup of milk. You bring this right here to a slight simmer. It's time to add my cream of mushrooms and 2 cans of cream of chicken. See, okay, while this is doing this thing, next is you add your cheese. This is like the Velveeta style, but it's a Kroger brand. We add you another 1/2 cup of milk, and you just let all this goodness and all this deliciousness just all melt together and just fuse together. All right, now my cheese done melted, looking good. Now it's time to add in my meat, which I done already deboned. All right. What you can do now is cut your eye off and just mix all this goodness and all this deliciousness together. All right. Take it off the eye. Now it's time to mix in the pasta. All right, so this is the reason why I like to cook my pasta, but like early, is because this is kind of chilled still. And when you mix the hot ingredients in with it, you can mix it in, but like easier, and not worry about getting burnt. All right, now you just mix all this goodness and all this deliciousness in. I'm gonna use this first, and afterwards I'm gonna use my hands, because the temp of it will, because the cool tip of the pasta will bring down the temp of this cheese sauce. All right, you just toss it like this to make sure everything is combined. You want all this pasta to get all this good cheese sauce in it. And it is kind of hot still, but hey, not that hot to burn me. All right, now this is all mixed up. What you do is get the rest of your broth, and you don't use all of it. Just go by eye with it. And just start mixing it in with it. That's all that goodness and all that deliciousness combined. And you bake this in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes. See, okay, now my chicken tetrazzini is done. Well, not done, the first step. And it's looking good and smelling good. Now it's time is to get your favorite blend of cheese and just sprinkle it on top. And you put it back in the oven at 400 for 15 minutes. And there you go, homemade chicken tetrazzini from scratch. And man, look how good and delicious that look. Man, we're about to smash, so y'all gotta go. So if you like content like this, please like, subscribe, hit that bell, leave me a comment, and do not forget to read that Bible verse at the bottom of the description to feed that soul, baby. So see you next time on Food for the Soul. Booyah!